There's been a lot of talk these days about Drake's alleged relationships with people of a certain age. So I wanted to go do the research myself. Is this nothing, or should we be worried? Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore. This beef with Kendrick Lamar has now put Drake's whole world into a chaos with these allegations that are coming in of a minor, is what we're going to call it here, because we got to be careful. But as you can see from this headline, he's had a few of these relationships that have ruffled feathers. We're going to first start with this clip coming in from Millie Bobby Brown. She was on the red carpet for Stranger Things. She was 14 at the time. Drake at the time was 31. And she was asked about her relationship with Drake. And here's what she said.
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, I miss you so much. I was like, I miss you more. He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely going to go and see him. I'm so excited, yeah.
You and Drake? That's awesome. That's awesome.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys. He helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
Okay, I'm a dad. I have a 14-year-old daughter. Drake, you're not allowed to text her. Talk to her about boys. That's creepy. Now, I'm not saying anything happened here. In fact, Millie Bobby Brown has come forward and Drake talked about it. Both of them have said this is nonsense and defended the friendship. And while Drake, rapped about it and so on, it was Millie Bobby Brown who came out and said, why you got to make a lovely friendship your headline? You guys are weird. For real, I'm lucky to have people in the business extend their time to help me further my career and offer their wisdom and guidance. Very blessed to have amazing people, yada, yada, yada. Amazing friendships, yeah. Dude, you're 14. You shouldn't be texting 31-year-old guys. Now, and if this was a one-off case, it'd be one thing, maybe. But I still find it, odd that they're talking about boys at that age difference. That's not something that I think is cool. And when you go back and you realize Drake follows a lot of high school basketball and is DMing girls on the teams.
So I played basketball, right? So he really was a fan of supported one of my teammates at the time. And
this is when you're in high school?
Yeah, in high school. So he was a fan of women's basketball, high school basketball.
Oh, okay. Is that normal?
I was her teammate, so he followed me because of her. And I was like, oh, shit, bitch, you got Drake to follow me? Like, what the hell? Like, that's so crazy.
Unless your kid's on the team, Drake, this is weird. This is now 2 in a row where I'm like, something is weird here.
Oh my God.
He followed me, and I lost it. I'm like, I have to meet Drake. Like, I love Drake. I've always loved Drake, still love Drake. So basically, he followed me. Maybe a year later is when I built up the confidence to like message him on like some working stuff, because I was 18 when I messaged him.
So she wasn't when he followed her. Why is he following kids? Why is he following kids? And then we have this whole moment. Now, again, there's a defense to this, but here's the moment on stage. Really bad camera angle. You can go watch it yourself, but it gets more intense. It's really uncomfortable to watch as he basically kisses her neck, etc., and then finds out at the end, you're 17? What are you, 17? Why you gotta look like that?
I just want to thank you. Your breast feel against my chest. There's a lot of rap fans in here. I just want to know if you think maybe for like the women in Colorado. Y'all gonna have me get carried away again. I get in trouble for shit like this. How old are you?
So he knows it, and then at the very end, continues. Now, it should be clear, the woman has said it was nothing at the time, it's still nothing now. She's recently was quoted. Drake said the same thing, and in Colorado, age of consent is 17. So, can't go to jail yet, man. 17, what do you look like that? You thick. Look at this. So, this doesn't help, Drake, because you're just friends with Millie Bobby Brown. You're just friends with the basketball girls, right? Oh, but why you gotta look like that at 17? Damn. Not a good look. So again, all of this is adding up and it's not a good look. Now, he was with Hailey Bieber. Granted, she was 19 while she was on a break from Justin Bieber at the time. He was apparently showering with gifts when she was she just turned 19. And then we have 18-year-old Bella Harris, who he was not with, says he wasn't with. And then fans snooped around and found photos from 2016 where she would have been 16. 16, where he's a happy birthday, old man to Drake and, them together. Now, again, none of this proves that they were together, and they denied it. They said, he's not dating her. And they both have come forward with their own sort of things and said, well, no, that's not the case. Both parties issued a denial of sorts. Source close to the rapper says they are not and never have been dating. Doesn't mean they couldn't have hooked up. But of course, he's denying that, as she. And now she's out denying. Anyway, they denied all this, and they were closer when she was 18, but he was following her and messaging her when she was 16. Are you sensing a habit? You sensing something that's ongoing here? This is the problem. Now, again, no proof he's done anything. There's no proof he's crossed lines, except for on that stage. He was a little questionable. But then he went after Billie Eilish, too. Now, he could be trying to help as a child star himself, trying to help other upcoming child stars for networking purposes, to produce them or help them if they're having issues, I guess. But yeah, again, why is Drake texting a 17-year-old Billie Eilish? Because she also acknowledged that he was doing that. At the time, one of the most famous people on her phone was Drake. Drake is like the nicest dude I've ever spoken to. I mean, I've only texted him, but he's so nice. He does not need to be nice. You know what I mean? Well, her revelation didn't sit well. Many called out the 33-year-old rapper's friendship with Billie, who was 17 at the time, noting the 15-year age gap between them. I don't blame Billie one bit for thinking it's cool that Drake wants to be her friend. I loved it when I was 17 and adult men wanted to know me. It's only in hindsight that I found it weird, and it's really on adults to interrogate what being nice actually means here. Well said. Well said. It's a lot here, Drake. What's going on? And then you got to add to the fact that now Kendrick also mentioned this guy back on that nice. Now, again, my job here is to go through what we know. Again, like I said, no explicit facts here, but this guy Baka, who was mentioned in the Not Like Us song by Lamar, was brought up for a reason. They hand-me-downs back as a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified, P word. So Travis Savory, Canadian rapper, producer known as Baka and Not Nice, has been a longstanding member of the Singers team. His longtime friend and former bodyguard Baka Not Nice has consistently supported Drake throughout his career. And so Travis, known as Baka Not Nice, initially worked as a security guard in Canada and signed with OVO, Drake's label. Baka began his career as the rapper's security team while working on his own solo music and did some, contributions, etc. But then he was taken into custody in 2014, including multiple charges of, you can see it right there. Now, this was dropped. A lot of the things were dropped. These were dropped. This was not dropped, it seems. He was served a 6-month jail sentence from a judge and was released early due to having served 10 months in detention following his arrest in June 2014. The charges of prostitution, human trafficking, and gun were all dropped. The other stuff wasn't. So, yeah, it's not a good guy to be around in theory, but at the end of the day, he claims...
Never look twice at no teenager.
Never look twice at no teen.
They looped this song. I never looked twice at no teenager. I never looked twice at no teenager, but it sure feels like you do, is what the problem is. You never look twice at no teenager, but yet why are there so many versions of you looking twice? I don't even want to show more of that. It's too much for me to show here. It's still, anyway, it's a long list of people, as even Cat Williams was calling out. I have eyes. I don't think I can play that either. At the end of the day, what do you think? There's other like little things in here, but again, nothing of proof. But I don't know, guys, just this alone. Why is he following women on the high school basketball team? And why is he talking about boy advice that 14-year-old Billy Molly Brown isn't comfortable talking about? It's just too much for me. I wouldn't be cool with it as a father. And I don't know why he's allowed to do that and constantly gets away with it. It's no surprise that some of the brands and stuff are starting to get nervous being around him, and he's sensing it. This is a big deal, and it's not going away. And it's not like you can just erase all this. This stuff happened. Now, it doesn't mean he crossed the lines actually, but it does seem like, I saw someone out there, it does seem like he's taking a lot of pre-orders until they hit that age he's allowed. He may be doing it legally, but morally, is it right? What do you guys think? I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think he's guilty of more potentially? Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for alerts, smash that thumbs up as well, and let me know your comments down below. What do you think? Are you still a fan of him? Do you think this is all unfair? I want to hear your thoughts down below. We got so much more coming this week. You're not going to miss it. So stay tuned, and thank you guys so much for watching here on Popcorn Planet.